And your infectious enthusiasm, for me, it comes through every time I see you. And you know, even going backstage, or I remember after a premium live event recently, myself and Kayla Braxton were grabbing a bite to eat, and you came in and you joined us. But the way you even walked through the restaurant, you had this big, huge smile. You're delighted to be there, and that comes across on television. But for those that are watching the Royal Rumble this weekend, who is Raquel Rodriguez?
She is, honestly, it's just, I feel like I'm simple. I feel like Raquel is just a simple woman. She has been fighting and working hard to get to where she wants to be her entire life. And now that she's here, I just want to show everyone that I can dominate this, because I do feel like I do bring a sense of, I guess, like you said, infectious joy. And I can feel that too now that people have pointed it out to me more and more. But there's so much more behind me, because a lot of times I use that to kind of hide what I'm really feeling. And that's like, sorry.
No, please.
That's like nervousness. That's a lack of confidence. It's everything that's happening in your personal life that you're trying to keep out of the wrestling world. Because to me, when I step out there, when I step into the ring, I am in a different world, and everything that is happening outside of it is just outside of it. It's just that. And it's this, yeah, it's the white noise. And it was the same with basketball. You know, it was something that we always kind of preached to each other was, when it's game time, it's game time. Everything that's happening outside of game time, everything that's happening outside of basketball gets left off the court. And that's the same thing for me. Everything that's happening outside of wrestling that has nothing to do with wrestling gets left outside of the ring. And that's what I love to bring for Raquel. But she definitely does struggle every day. But I'll tell you what, it's a mental game. It's always been a mental game. And I think that's what Raquel and myself is good at, is even though I'm struggling, I try to tell myself that no matter what, life goes on, and we have to keep pushing forward, and we have to do it in the best possible attitude that we can. Because if we stay negative and we stay stuck in these ruts of just like negative nastiness that people want to bring along, then that's just going to portray onto the on-screen. And I don't want that. I want to go out there and I want to give my best performance for the people who deserve it, and for myself as well.
We have quite a few superstars come on here and discuss mental health and how important that is and how that relates to what they do on screen. You mentioned you've had some struggles of your own. What would you say to somebody who's watching who or listening to this right now, who maybe deals with some similar issues or some internal struggles or self-confidence issues? Because it sounds like something you've experienced, but you've managed to make it into something positive.
Yeah, I think it's honestly been an ongoing thing for me, just because I've always been much bigger, much taller than a lot of the women. So I never felt like I fully fit in with anyone. Basketball really helped me with my confidence, because to put it in a lack of better words, I was needed, right? You need the tall girl. You need the tall girl to make the rebounds. You need the tall girl to make the points. So I felt like I was contributing to a team to the best of my ability. And it's the same when it comes to wrestling. But, you know, we can always stop and compare ourselves to other people, or we can always hope that something happened a certain way. But I like to take a step back, and I like to think, okay, I'm struggling with this today, but I look at everything else that I have going on for me. I have my family. I have my friends. I have people who love me. And then I tell myself, if someone is sitting out there and they're struggling with that today, is me frowning and me just bad mouthing and giving a, well, sorry, lack of a better word, a gaga performance going to make them feel better? No, it's not. They're going to see that. They're going to know that I am dwelling in my own, sad little world, instead of going out there and bringing a smile to their face, pretty much. And so that's something that, I'm very heavy in my religion, but it's something that I pray for every time before I step through that curtain. Is I pray to God. I say, please, if there's just one thing I do tonight, it's one, give us a healthy match where we both come out of here safely. And two, help me put a smile on one person's face today. Help me make someone's day. Even if it's not a smile, help me have an impact on their emotions in some little way. And that's all I ask for every time I go out. So that's something that I'm hoping, with this Royal Rumble, that I can do and open the eyes of lots of little Hispanic girls here that probably do feel stuck in a box, or they don't feel like they can compete with other women, or they feel self-conscious about stuff. Like, I want them to know that they're beautiful, that any way that they are, the way they were born. Like, just accept what God has given you and use it to the best of your abilities. It's taken me a long time to use my size to the best of my abilities, but now that I'm there, I get it.
I think that's super important to be able to convey that. And you mentioned being a role model to little Hispanic girls or little girls around the world. You've been doing a lot of community work, community outreach within WWE in the Hispanic community. And you're a bit of a departure from what the wrestling business has usually presented. Ordinarily, you get your luchadors, that sort of, stereotype, for lack of a better term. What does it mean to you to have a different persona that can really connect with people on a human level, as opposed to the lucha libre and the flashy aspects of the game that we've always presented?
I absolutely love it, because even when I get to do these things and I get to talk to people, like I came up to Austin this past year for a Harry Styles concert. Don't judge me. Wasn't my choice. I was supporting a friend.
Listen, I'm going to say here, listen, never be ashamed of your musical tastes. Corey Graves, once attended an NSYNC concert with Pink as the opening performer. I took my younger sister. I went because it was a favor to mom and dad. Had the time of my life. So no need to explain yourself, Raquel. I embrace your inner Harry Styles fan. It's fine.
Listen, your concert sounds a lot better. I mean, Harry Styles was great. Don't get me wrong. He's a great performer. But I did go with my best friend, and it was here in Austin, Texas. And one of the best things about that trip to me was, like, we went to the mall beforehand, and then we went to the concert. And I met 3 of the most beautiful women that have been following my career, have been hands down, supporting me throughout. I've seen their posts, I've seen their comments multiple times, and they were all there. One of them was at the mall with her mom. The other 2 were at the concert, and they found me somehow, and they just gave me these big hugs and these big smiles. And it was something that, like, behind the cameras, you don't really get to see. So it was really cool to just meet them and connect with them and hear their story and hear why they connect with me and why they see something in me. And that just brings me so much more hope and more joy. And it also makes me just want to do more. It makes me want to be more dominant. It makes me want to be a bigger force in this business on Raw or on SmackDown. It makes me hungrier for more, because I know that there's so many people out there who are looking for that same kind of person to look up to. And I want to be that for them to the best of my ability if I can.
You say you're hungry for more. In life, I think we'd all agree, we often think, what's next? What's next? But how important is it at times, Raquel, to stop and realize that tomorrow's not promised, and know that you're incredibly proud of everything you've accomplished so far?
Oh, it's so important. And that's why I love doing these interviews too, because it gives me a moment to, like, stop and take a step back and look at everything that I've accomplished this past year, let alone. I've had 2 matches with Ronda Rousey. That is something that, even when she made her return, I never imagined I would get the opportunity to step into the ring with Ronda Rousey once, let alone twice. And I'm super proud of both of those performances. I feel like we both went out there. We came together as 2 athletes, 2 understanding athletes from different backgrounds, and we made magic. And that was something it's just so humbling to be able to step back and look at that and know that that's something that I am capable of. But that also, it just makes you even hungrier. But it at the end of the day, it is something cool to, like, take a step back and be like, girl, you're on SmackDown. You wrestle Ronda Rousey. You need to.
But it wasn't that you just wrestled Ronda Rousey. You tore it down with Ronda Rousey. What did that do for your confidence as a relatively new superstar? I mean, yes, you've got experience. You're not new to the game as a whole, but in the eyes of the WWE universe, we're all still learning who Raquel Rodriguez is. How do we connect with her? What is it about her? You had to be feeling on top of the world, even though you came up short. You didn't win the title, but you tore the house down with Ronda Rousey. How did that feel?
It felt absolutely amazing. And honestly, like, even though I came up short, I know that Charlotte wouldn't have won the title if it wasn't for me. So it makes me feel even better. It makes me feel really, really good, because it does solidify in me that confidence that I feel like sometimes we lack as performers, or we lack as women, or as human beings in general. And to be able to do that, and to see those comments, and to hear those kinds of feedback from gentlemen like you two, it's just really, really cool and really humbling to know that, like, yeah, I did the damn thing,
JP, I wasn't going to say it in front of her. I think I have my pick for the Women's Royal Rumble match.
Who is it?
Raquel.
Me too.
Oh, she's still here. You didn't hear that. I just cursed it. Alex, this is on you.
No hablo inglés, no entiendo, ¿qué?
Yes.
Awesome.
Like what you hear? Catch full episodes of After the Bell on Spotify. Follow us now and never miss an episode.